Good morning, dear students. Hope you all are fine. Welcome to the online class. Today we will start our next unit, that is the about solar system. So today we are going to learn about the planets of the solar system. When we begin this topic, the question rises that what are planets? Planets are round objects that orbit the sun. Orbit means to circle around. So the orbit means path. The path followed by a planet, moon or other body in the sky. An orbit is a path. It's the way something goes around an object in space. The moon goes in orbit around the earth. Our earth is a planet. So all 8 planets travel around the sun. The sun and everything that orbit around it is called the solar system. The sun is the biggest object in our solar system. Although the sun appears larger to us than any other star. There are many stars which are much larger. The sun appears so large compared to the other stars because it is so much closer to us than any other star. The sun is just an average size star. Now the question is, what shape is a planet? The planets are sphere, so the planets are sphere that goes around the sun. Did you know there are 2 types of planets? So there are primary planets and the other one is dwarf planet. Now there are 8 primary planets. They are the main planets which circling around the sun. Primary planets means that directly orbit the sun. And the other side there are 5 dwarf planets. These planets are smaller and not considered a primary planets. You can see also in this picture, these are called the dwarf planets because these planets are smaller and not considered a primary planet because dwarf planet does not have a clear orbit like a Pluto. In one of them you can also hearing this after the Neptune, the next planet is Pluto. But Pluto does not have a clear orbit. That's why it is considered as a dwarf planet. Now come to the primary planets. The first planet is Mercury. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun. The second planet is Venus. Our planet Earth is the third planet from the Sun. So the first one is Mercury. Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun. The second planet is Venus. Our planet Earth is the third planet from the Sun. The fourth planet is the Mars. The fifth planet is Jupiter. That's the biggest planet from the Mars. The sixth planet is Saturn. Uranus is the seventh planet and the eighth planet is called Neptune. Neptune is the further planet from the Sun. Let's look at each of the 8 primary planets. The first planet is Mercury. It is the closest planet to the Sun. Sun is super hot, so Mercury is really hot planet. In fact, Mercury is 4 times hotter than boiling water. There are 4 rocky planets and the Mercury is one of them. So, Mercury is one of the rocky planets. It is the smallest planet. It is so much smaller than the other planet. The next planet, planet number 2 is Venus. Venus is called Earth's twins. Reason is that it is similar size. Earth and Venus have a same size and they are made of similar rocks. They both are rocky planet. Did you know every day on Venus is a cloudy day? So every day on a Venus is a cloudy day and the clouds are yellow. So sunlight does not hit the surface of the Venus. It's just the cloudy day every day. The Earth is the third planet. Earth is the only planet we know of that has ocean and life on it. Earth is one of the rocky planets. Earth has one moon. The moon orbits the Earth like the Earth orbits the Sun. The fourth planet is Mars. The fourth one planet is called Mars. Mars are present in between the Earth and Jupiter. The color of Mars is reddish and orange. Because of its color, Mars is called the red planet. Even though it is red, it is not hot. It is much colder than Earth. Scientists believe there used to be water on Mars. If there was water, there may have been life. So Mars is the fourth rocky planet. Remember, there are 4 rocky planets and Mars is the last rocky planet. Mars has volcanoes and valleys just like Earth. Mars has 2 moons. They are both very small. The 5th planet is called Jupiter. It is the first of gas planet. Jupiter is huge, a biggest planet in our solar system. All of the other planets could fit in Jupiter and there would be extra moons, extra rooms. That's how big a Jupiter is. And this is amazing. Jupiter has at least 63 moons. So Jupiter has at least 63 moons. Jupiter is the giant gas planet in between Mars and Saturn. The 6th planet is called Saturn. Did you know Saturn's rings are made of ice like Jupiter? Saturn has a lot of moons. It has 62 moons. Saturn has 62 moons. It is a furthest planet you can see without a telescope. Saturn is a gas planet in between Jupiter and Uranus. The 7th planet is called Uranus. Another gas planet. Uranus and Neptune are the only planets you can't see without a telescope. So Uranus is a gas planet that is made of gas and liquid. Uranus has 27th moon. The 8th planet is Neptune. The eighth one planet is called Neptune. So it is the furthest planet from the Sun. Like Uranus, Neptune is a gas planet. Neptune is a gas planet. So that is also made of liquid. Neptune has 14 known moons, but scientists believe there may be more, so there may be more planets. So be remember, first 4 planets are rocky and last 4 planets are gas planets. Have you ever wondered? So you can also see in this picture that first 4 planets are called rocky planets, and the last 4 planets are gas planet. Have you ever wondered what the stars are? It seems to be small, cold and bright dots, but in fact it's a huge hot balls. Stars are shining because of constant burning process which is going off inside of them. As a result of burning, enormous amount of heat and light throwing on space. We see stars are tiny dots only because they are so far away from us. Sun is also a star. It is nearest star to our earth. That's why it looks the biggest and brightest of all the stars. The sun is much closer to the earth than the other stars. So now come to the astronomers. Have you listening the name of astronomers? Astronomers are scientists who study space, planets and stars. They use telescopes to study planets, stars and other objects in space. So moon is a natural satellite of the earth. What is moon? Moon is the natural satellite of the earth. So what is the meaning of satellite? What is satellite? A satellite is a small object that revolves around a larger object in outer space, like moon and planets, because moon revolves around the earth and planets also revolve around the sun. There are 2 types of satellites. That is the first one is natural satellite and the second one is artificial satellite. So what are natural satellite? A natural object that revolves around another larger natural object in outer space is called natural satellite. For example, planets are natural satellite. They revolve around the sun. In solar system, you can also see that planets revolve around the sun, so that's why they are called the natural satellite. The Earth's moon is also a natural satellite. It revolves in its fixed orbit around the Earth. Moon also rotates on its axis. It takes 28 days to rotate once on its axis. Did you know all the planets have a different number of moons? Mercury and Venus have no moon. Earth has 1 moon. Mars has 2 moons. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune also have different number of moons. Now come to the artificial satellite. Man-made object designed to be placed in an orbit around the earth or other larger natural objects in outer space are called artificial satellite. These satellites are used for global communication, television broadcasting, and weather forecasting. Now the question is, what is the difference between a planet and a moon? There is a very basic difference between the two. The planet revolves around the sun and a moon orbits a planet. It's mean that moon revolves around the planet, that is the earth. So moon revolve around the earth and the planets revolves around the sun. So this is the difference between the planet and a moon. Now come to the similarities. That what is the similarities between the planets and a moon? Planets and moon has no light of their. So planets and moon has no lights of their own. They only reflect the sun's light. They rotate on their own axis. Our planet Earth rotates on its axis, taking 24 hours to complete one rotation. The moon also rotates on its axis. It takes 29 days to complete one rotation. Planets and moons revolves around another space body. The earth revolves around the sun, taking 365 days. So earth revolves around the sun. It takes 365 days to complete one revolution. The moon also revolves around the sun. So I think it was a too much interesting topic that you have easily understand it. Then at end of the topic, note down the homework, that is the do concept check on book page number 98. Till to next online class, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.